Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
The Imperials think us all lawless. What can I do for you?
I'm proof of their ignorance.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Good journey to you.
Welcome to Mistvale. As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind.
Just to solidify your grip as the next Jarl.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
It's fighting back to back and letting nothing stand in our way. You've changed, brother. And
As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften.
Not from Mother.
Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep.
All its fury. It's time to choose a side.
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. Maven Blackbriar is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Blackbriar Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamand works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. Every day, the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now. Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
What can I do for you?
Visiting Riften?
Buy armor
All
from
were
Rel-
What are you
welcome
doing
to the
that
Temple of
for?
Nora.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you can.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son? Until next time.
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited
What can I do for you?
assistance. But speak your mind.
Good journey to you.
I could feel you
To
laughing
report
behind
any
my back.
instances of corruption. Be confident that we're handling these rumors accordingly.
Winter's morning. Looking to stay alive?
Out of my way. Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble. Mm-hmm.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Come to see Balaman perform. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by. You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I
She's
thank
the
you.
one who instructed me on my sword fighting technique. Can you imagine?
The finest weapons and armor. Return any time. You're quite welcome here.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. You gonna stare all day or buy some armor? Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds.
Looking to stay
She's
alive?
been with me ever
Why
since her
take a
parents were
chance?
killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Protect yourself right. Buy
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. Keep your belly full and your shoulders straight.
Let me know.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well. I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. I'll meet you outside of town.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb.
buy some armor and live to tell about it.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud of what it is.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Then I think we're done talking. Finally! Someone besides the stupid guards to talk to. I'm not stealing anything. Besides, some jail time isn't gonna make me roll over and play dead. Visit me anytime. I'm not going anywhere soon.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet one.
We have found a cave. I don't think there are warm fires and friendly faces inside.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Mercy!
Do another span in that sticky jail.
Talks to me like that.
Die than give myself up.
Get him while he's sleeping. What was that?
This is a...
Victory is yours! I submit!
So I can stop.
No more! I yield! I yield!
That the best you can do? Are you prepared to die? We are...
Lucky hit.
You've done it! Got to admit, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you've definitely earned your pay. Yes, yes, here it is. I think I'd best be off now.
You should have seen me at the height of my
What can I do
adventuring
for you?
career.
Speak.
I was fearless.
I wish to
Took too
hear
many
every...
risks.
Excellent.
But
You've done
that's
us a
what it
great
was all
service. Here is your reward. Good journey to you.
Huh? Oh.
I'm waiting. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Good journey to you.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her.
Welcome
at
to
all
Mistvale
times.
Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Did you have some sort of official business here? Indeed. There have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall. I'm
You're
keeping
welcome
my eye
in
on you.
Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Did
we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well. Okay. Now where did I put those... Bitters.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Just throw the big log on fire. Take a good look for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
My job is to serve.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I've been to Iverstead a few times, but never climbed High Hrothgar. I wouldn't mind visiting the monastery at the summit.
No. Did we have an appointment? No. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy. Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant and universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field? I'll tell you why you won't tell me. Because you were absolutely right not to. It's a fundamental rule of magic, and it would be ridiculous. You can't draw from harmonic energy without a soul siphon. Since you're so well informed, I'm certain you've solved the problem with thermic drift, right? Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about? Items? What items? Let me see those. I'm not sure how you managed it, but these are exactly what I need to start my next set of experiments. Wonderful! Well, at least allow me to reward you for your uncanny foresight. Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?